All right, we have an exciting live interview with Carrie Mae Wack, and she's with the Eagle Valley Library District. And there's a cool event coming up, and it's the 10th annual time it's happening. So let's learn a little bit more.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Good morning. How are you, Carrie?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
Fantastic. I'm excited to get inspired to read. I always take that inspiration with me because in a world that's moving so fast and getting distracted by all the technology, I just always love people and things that inspire me to read. So I know that this will inspire me and many others to get involved.
Yes, that's kind of one of the goals of our event. So the Eagle Valley Library District has our signature author event coming up in less than a month. Books in Bloom will be Saturday, April 29th at the Westin in Avon. And we are featuring three authors, Meg White Clayton, Jen McKinley, Kent Nurburn. Um, and no matter what your reading tastes, there is something in this lineup for you. We have some historical fiction, women's fiction. We have some nonfiction, some fiction featuring Indigenous peoples, Native American peoples. And then Jim McKinley is just kind of fun, easy reading, quirky. So if you're, just looking for something light, she's fantastic too. I've heard that she's actually very funny when she speaks live, so I'm actually very excited to hear her speak. And our other two authors are seasoned speakers. The number of titles between the three of them this year is huge. I mean, I don't even know how many titles there are, but I can tell you there's uh, definitely dozens of titles between the three of them. So there's definitely something for everybody, and so we're just really excited to have them here in Eagle County. It's a great opportunity for residents and guests alike to get to interact with an author. One of the things I love about this event is it's an intimate event. If you have questions, your questions are going to get answered. There will be times to chat with the authors, get your book signed. It's one of those days where I look around and I just think, I'm getting paid to do this, to put this event together, to bring these amazing authors to this community. So it's very exciting.
I love to hear the passion. It is really cool to hear from the authors themselves. It's similar to when you get to meet an artist up close and personal
Mhm.
and just hear their process because obviously the gift is the book and that's what you get,
Mhm.
but to hear some of the backstories is as cool as the story sometimes.
Absolutely. And I just love learning about like where authors get their ideas from.
Mhm.
I love learning about their writing style. So this is just really a great event for book lovers, for anyone who loves to read. Also, it's a great event for any aspiring writers, anyone who's starting to
Absolutely.
dabble in writing. Um, you just get such insight into what it takes to be a writer, to write a book, to go through the publishing process. All of that, it's really cool to learn about. And I guarantee you, all three authors are going to have a few similarities in their writing process and then some differences in their writing processes. That's kind of something I've come to appreciate over the years of doing this is um, everyone kind of has their unique style, but there's also definitely some similarities too.
Yeah, and I see that the New York Times bestseller, two of them are on that list, which is always good to see.
Yes.
Just a credible
Yeah,
source.
absolutely. Yeah, we're so lucky in the lineups that we get. We've had some incredible talent here. This year's no exception. I look back, I was actually just looking back at a list of all the past authors we've had. And I mean, William Kent Kruger, Wiley Cash, Lydia Netzer, Jocelyn Jackson, like these are individuals that are still publishing and they're only gaining more notice, more publicity. Their popularity is only growing, and so it's so cool that we've had them here. that we've got to interact with them. And then it's so fun to watch their careers continue to grow.
I love that. And hopefully they're inspiring the new generation of writers because anyone can start writing at any age, which I love.
Absolutely.
There's no age cap to it. So it's going to be taking place at the Weston Riverfront at 2
Mhm.
p.m. And is this a ticketed event? Do we purchase tickets?
Yes, this is the only ticketed event that the library puts on. Every other library program is free to the public. Just given the nature and the expense of getting authors here, of doing an event in the Westin. So it is a ticketed event. But as someone who goes to a lot of author events, I can tell you $35 is like a screaming deal. You get to interact with 3 authors all in one afternoon. It is at the Westin, so we have delicious past hors d'oeuvres. There'll be a cash bar. So it is a ticketed event. It is $35, which is not traditional for a library event, but like I said, for 3 authors and all the extras that come with it, it's definitely worth it. The Bookworm will be on site selling books if you'd like to purchase them there to get it signed. Or if you've already read these authors' books and you own them, bring them with you. You can get them signed. I always love the timing of this event because it's typically right before Mother's Day, and a custom signed or autographed book to
Great idea.
your mom is just like one of the coolest gifts that you can get. So my mom has received a lot of books signed by authors. So I always like to recommend that if you're struggling for a good Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, and just for the summer, I'm always looking forward to when I have a summer vacation where I just have a little more time to just lounge around, maybe on a beach or on a summer vacation. It is so good to have a book that you pick up and you don't want to put down. So great
Absolutely.
timing as we near the end of ski season. This is going to be
Mhm.
Saturday, April 29th. I look forward to this. And thanks for sharing all the information. You've already inspired me this morning.
Thanks. We hope to see everyone there.
Awesome. Thanks, Carrie. If you want to learn more, you can go onto their website at evld.org to get more information and purchase those tickets. We're going to take a quick